The secret societies know that if they show their signs everywhere, then it becomes so normal to the people so that no one notices the reality of it. Because if something becomes so obvious, it'll become common and no one would take it serious. On the other hand, it becomes a kind of advertisement for attracting people towards Satanism and practicing of it, whether in a conscious or a subconscious way. And as a result, today we see masses are using these symbols. Their signs became a trend to the people, and people became customers of their products and follow their way of thinking. We see people participating in their concerts and follow their rituals. And some people even join and get the membership of these so-called secret societies. So it's a successful way of deceiving people to promote their ideas in an obvious way rather than being secret and silent. And for that, they don't hesitate to use any tool that's useful for attracting people. Shaitan wants you to commit the sin with accepting the accountability of that sin. It means if you don't know about a sin and you commit that, it would be forgivable, because you didn't know that the action you're going to do is a sin. Now, Shaitan doesn't want that. He wants you to first understand that the action you're going to do is a sin, and then he invites you to do it. And that's how he puts the accountability of that sin on you. And imagine today everywhere we see those signs which are intentionally having satanic names, such as devil's horn or devil's number and so on. And people are doing it while they know it's satanic. Or they participate in some festivals such as Halloween, Carnival or some concerts, and they willingly practice those rituals while they see those satanic things there. They see those satanic signs and messages inside games or songs, and they still hear those songs and play those games.
Subhanallah, the day of resurrection, there's no such thing, my father is a prophet or my mother is pious. No. Your deeds would lead you to paradise or to hell. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us that the shaitan has a khutbah, he gives a khutbah in hell. And he said, Inna Allah wa'adakum wa'ad al-haq. Allah has promised you the promise of truth. Wa wa'adtukum fa akhlaftukum. And I've promised you, but I've betrayed you. I did not fulfill my promise. And then he said something that I want you to pay attention, my dear respected brothers and sisters. He said, وَمَا كَانَ لِي عَلَيْكُمْ مِنْ سُلْطَانٍ. He said, I have no authority over you. Shaitan says he wants to defend himself. He said, I had no authority over you. إِلَّا أَن دَعَوْتُكُمْ فَاسْتَجَبْتُمْ لِي. Except that I've called you and you've responded to me. That's all. Shaitan tells you, go to the casino. Shaitan tells you, surf the internet for something which is haram. Shaitan tells you to deal in usury. Shaitan tells you to brag and boast because you belong to this country or this country. Shaitan tells you it's through your intelligence and because of you're so smart, you're able to obtain all this wealth. Shaitan sneaks up to you. He said, وَمَا كَانَ لِي عَلَيْكُمْ مِنْ سُلْطَانٍ إِلَّا أَنْ دَعَوْتُكُمْ. I had no authority over you. I have no control over you, except that I've called you and you've responded to me. فَلَا تَلُومُونِي وَلُومُوا أَنفُسَكُمْ. Then he said, blame me not. Don't blame me, but blame yourself. Shaitan wants to defend himself. I had no authority over you, except that I've just called you and you've responded to me. Blame me not, but blame yourself.